Hello everyone, this is Ty Bollinger. I am in my basement, in my office, working on the truth about vaccines. We are going all out to bring this docu-series to you April the 12th. Now, I got some vital information to share with you today, but before I get started, if these type of videos are helpful to you, if you're enjoying them, please click the share button below and that'll tell me I need to make some more. Now, in this next clip with Sayer G and Dr. Judy Mikovits, formerly of the National Cancer Institute, both of them share with us some information that's vital on retroviruses, as well as something that's called reverse transcriptase. I think you're going to really benefit from it.
When they first started thinking about ways to produce vaccines, they were going to take cancer cells. The CDC had discussions about this, but they were concerned because although cancer cells are perfect, they can produce an infinite supply of vaccine antigen because they're immortal. They just keep reproducing. It's rather disgusting and gross, right? But they were concerned because they thought there could be a what they call oncogenic factor in there. It's cancer, so maybe if you grew these vaccines out of cancer cells, it could cause cancer. So they're, you know what, we're not going to use human cancer cells, we're going to use animal cells instead. And so they chose not to use cancer cells from animals, but regular animal cells, thinking, oh, well, this is safer. They didn't know at the time that there was this thing called reverse transcriptase, which is an enzyme that can take genetic information from another species and put it into the genome of a species like a human. And so only after they developed all these vaccines from the animals did they realize that hidden within this vaccine seed stock were all these viruses that they didn't know. And so then they put them into the bodies, literally, of millions of people. Simian virus 40 with oral polio vaccines was the first example. Even Morris Hilleman acknowledged that they were causing cancers, and this is documented, but this is just the tip of the iceberg.
There is reverse transcriptase activity in MMR vaccines recognized since 1994.
What do you mean by reverse transcriptase?
Reverse transcriptase is an enzyme that only retroviruses have. And so what it does is it reverse transcribes, writes backwards the genome, which is RNA, into DNA, and then it inserts itself into your DNA. Wow. And stays there for your lifetime and for generations after that. So reverse transcriptase is a hallmark of the presence of a retrovirus. So in 1994, our government, the UK government, the WHO, the World Health Organization, everybody accepted and talked about and discussed in institution of medicine meetings the presence of reverse transcriptase in the MMR vaccine and whether or not it posed a threat. Well, fast forward to 2011, our work and the ramifications of our work said absolutely it makes a difference. And absolutely it makes a difference, absolutely it's there, and oh my God. It was the big oh my God moment in our book, In Plague, where we presented these data, and they basically said, we can't stop this, they're everywhere. They're in our lab workers, they're in our doctors, they're in our nurses. We introduced, unwittingly and unknowingly, into the human population a new family of retroviruses that has long been associated with cancers, leukemia, lymphoma, neuroimmune disease, including Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and such. And so we're looking at the very explosion of these diseases in our world today. And when the government realized how big it was, will we tell the truth? Will we say we introduced it by a contaminated blood supply or contaminated vaccines? No, we won't. We'll just make sure Judy Mikovits and Frank Rossetti go away forever and that nobody ever believes a word they said and that this work is all fraud. But the one little problem they had was I wouldn't sign that piece of paper. I wouldn't agree. I wouldn't say it. The data support it. We'll continue talking about the data, and neither would Dr. Rossetti. They tried to basically get us to refute our data, deny our data, throw away or destroy our original data showing the infected families and populations, and we refused. And when we refused, we were fired.
If you found this information beneficial, please sign up to watch The Truth About Vaccines, absolutely free, April the 12th, by clicking the sign up button below in the comments section. I look forward to seeing you there. God bless.